Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is The Vineyard #2. This has been an interesting series. I'm still not quite sure what I think about it. It's written by Brian Hawkins. Sami Kivelä is the artist. Jason Wordie is the colorist. Taylor Esposito is the letterer. Alright, so the series is about this family that owns a vineyard, and they've got fantastic wine, and they kind of all give credit to Dionysus, who they give sacrifices to, like human sacrifices to. You know, how much is in their head, how much is real, like what's exactly going on. We're not quite sure. There's some like really weird stuff that's depicted that may or may not be happening, might be imagined. Like, I'm not 100% sure on that one. The mom is kind of like iffy about this. You've got a rebel daughter who's like completely rejected all of this. It's an interesting series. I'm still not quite sure what to think. Like, I'm not quite sold on it. Like, it's an interesting comic about like belief and success and, you know, family dynamics, but like I'm not quite sure it completely sells me on the story. It kind of wants to be horror, but is it psychological? Is it just straight up horror? Like, I'm not quite sure where it lands. Yeah, like it's definitely intriguing, and you know, the family dynamic is interesting. I don't know. I think like maybe it could have been more intriguing if it like didn't play its hand so early, and maybe teased out what was going on, so you really don't necessarily know what's going on and aren't quite thrown in your face. You know, there's a lot of stuff that just kind of is and not really explained. Yeah, like it's weird. It's really bizarre to me. I mean, Hawkins feels like he's a talented writer, but it's fortunate. Like, I've read some of his other stuff. I've read Black Cotton, and that didn't click for me either. So like, I don't know if it's Hawkins' writing that's just not my thing, or like what it is, but I don't know. There's just it's odd. And we can kind of like see it here. It's like the son just murdered someone. He's making out with this like wood nymph. But is he imagining all of that? And then she's all kind of like weirded out with this like growth coming out of her. And like, did no one notice like a guy walking out of a house with a dead body? Like, it's just, it's odd. The whole thing's kind of weird. Like, some of it feels weird for weird's sake, and I feel like there's a good story in there if it was just streamlined a little bit. But yeah, I mean, if you like horror with like with a family dynamic, yeah, check it out. It's just not quite clicking for me. It's out now, though. You can go get it in comic shops. We have a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so you do get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, I want to thank, of course, AfterShock for hooking us up with a review copy. And, of course, thank you all for watching. If you are into comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.